Shotgun Theater, and we just met as a team earlier today. Let's get another thing to celebrate.
Wedding.
A wedding, okay. Who on the cast, not myself, is getting married?
Robbie.
Robbie.
Robbie. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Who is Robbie's bride?
Julian.
Yeah! Julian and Robbie are getting married. And we're gonna celebrate the wedding. All right. Take it away, the lovely couple.
We're doing this. Are we really doing this? We're doing this. We talked about it for 5 years. We're doing this. Fine, we're doing this. We're doing this. All right, we're doing this.
You don't want to do it, do you?
You don't want to do it. It's... What, Julian? Spit it out. There's things about you that I just don't like. You told me this after 5 years? Yeah. What? It's like, what is it about me you don't like? When you use the toilet, you leave the toilet seat up. You know, Julian, there's things about you that I don't like either. But we're talking about you now. Oh, no, it's about you at this moment. Okay, all right, fine. What else, Julian? I leave the toilet seat up. What else? When you cook, you dirty the counter and you don't clean after yourself. Okay. Anything else? When you brush your teeth, you also blow your nose into the sink and it's disgusting. Okay, that is a bad habit. What else, Julian? I think if we go to therapy, we could work these things out and then, you know, we'll get married in a year. Okay. Right? That's what you want? There's nothing wrong with you. Now you want to talk about me. You want to turn this around. You see, you always do this. You always want to turn things around.
Oh, Julian, you said that to him? You said that?
Yeah.
How long have you just watched me be married to my husband? How many years?
25.
25. At any time, did you ever, when we were having those horrendous fights, ever did I say to him, you know, there's some things I don't like about you?
No, you tell him other things.
Well, I don't, you gotta couch them. You've got this lovely honesty about you. I love that. But if you're gonna tell a man, and I love that you love him, but if you're gonna tell a man, trust me, something that is bugging you, you've got to kind of dance around it.
So how will you dance around the fact that my fiancé blows his nose into the sink while he's brushing his teeth? It's disgusting.
That is.
It's very disgusting.
Start with something that you do horribly. Come on, there's got to be one. One thing.
There isn't. Not that I could think of.
How long do you spend on your hair every morning?
I really don't spend much time.
Yeah, you do.
Maybe 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 30 minutes.
Okay.
Wait, so you never told Julian how you actually feel about his behavior? Never?
He doesn't want to hear it. He just makes it all about my problems and he takes no accountability for himself.
I mean, have you ever thought of like fighting back or something? Like that's...
He's impossible. He feels that he's Mr. Perfect, that he's squeaky clean. Nothing can touch him. There's nothing wrong with Julian. There's nothing wrong with what he does.
Okay, but you must express yourself. You must, you know, that's the hallmark of a healthy relationship. Again, like, you cannot keep on going like you're a muzzled dog.
He did suggest therapy.
Okay, that's a good start. Would you go with him or?
I would go with him, but he has to realize that it's not just me, that it's also him.
Well, I have a really good name, so here you go.
Thank you so much.
He's awesome.
Thank you.
So, I understand from my friend Valentine that you two are having some problems and some issues that you might want to discuss before your upcoming nuptials.
Yes.
Okay, why don't you go first, Robbie?
Okay. He says after 5 years, there's things about me that he doesn't like. He goes through this whole list, but he doesn't mention any of his flaws. I feel that he does not take responsibility for his flaws, and he makes it solely about me.
Julian, what do you have to say about this?
I was just honest.
Well, do you think that you have any flaws?
We had a conversation the other day. I think my only flaw is I spend too much time on my hair. Every morning. 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
That's it, Julian? Your hair?
Well, you compliment me on the hair every day.
Yes.
So it's not a fault then.
You don't mention how you leave all of your hair products all over the bathroom floor when you do your hair. You don't mention that you don't wash a dish every night. You don't mention that you don't vacuum the floor. You don't wash the windows. You don't fill up the car.
Hold on now, let Julian have. Okay, here, Robbie, I'm gonna give you, take this ball, and when you have the ball, you can talk. And when you pass the ball to Julian, Julian can talk. So I'm gonna give the ball now to Julian. Julian, here's the ball, you now have, it is now time for you to speak. So, what do you say to your partner here, who says that you leave all of your hair products all over the floor and the bathroom?
Fine, you have a point. You have a point. You have a point, but you have never expressed yourself. So it's his fault, right? We're not expressing yourself.
I don't express myself?
Until today.
Wait, Robbie, you need the ball. Here, Robbie. Take the ball there, now you can speak.
I don't express myself?
Robbie, take a breath and try to relax.
I am relaxed.
Say it in kind words. You don't want to be hateful or hurtful to Julian. You want to say kind words. So can you say what you feel in kind words to Julian?
Kind.
Go ahead.
Kindly.
Anthony, have I ever told you bluntly how I feel about your house?
Not at all.
Right?
No.
It's not something I do, right?
No, absolutely not. No.
And you personally probably think that I'm pretty perfect.
Absolutely. Now, what's for dinner? I'm kidding.
I know
I'm
you
kidding.
are,
I'm
'cause
kidding.
you know I would
Yeah,
find
yeah,
out.
no.
Thank you.
That's right. I got you.
I just feel like I'm feeling very bad about my brother because he's such a loving guy. Right?
Julian is a mess.
Is it what?
He's a mess.
No, he's not. He's a perfect.
He's a
brother.
perfect brother who's been through 10 boyfriends until he finally met the perfect man of Robbie. Robbie's the one, but it took 10 problems to find the perfect one.
Maybe the men were the problem. maybe.
You're right.
Maybe
You're right.
my brother is the one who is holding out for the right guy,
There's something.
just like me. I saw 10 guys before I met you. And then I find the guy who understands how easy I am to live with.
Oh, exactly. I'm gonna go make some pasta prosciutto.
I'm so glad you know how to do that.
That's right.
Thank you, honey.
Hey man. Oh man. Are you having a good time?
Yeah, it's an interesting gathering.
You got your beer?
Yeah. Schlitz, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. They got, this is the best bachelor party ever, but where are the bachelors at?
Well, there's you and me,
Yeah.
and,
Hi guys, have you seen The Bachelors?
yeah, here we are.
Hi, right here.
Yeah, right here.
It's a party.
Yeah, it's a party, yeah.
Are you here for the party?
Yeah.
Oh. Got a nice cold Schlitz over there. If you don't see it.
Have you seen Julian or Robbie?
No.
No?
No.
No?
Huh,
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
huh. They were supposed to be here.
So look at all these like hair
No.
products all over.
Yeah.
Over there.
Somebody left the toilet seat up and.
Mess.
Gross.
Lord. Robbie,
Well,
Bobby,
you just walked off.
There's the Bachelor! Bachelor! Bachelor!
Congratulations, you finally got married.
Number 11!
Not yet, but we're working things out, but hey. So we're gonna call this a celebratory party, right? We're celebrating.
Yeah!
Have you guys seen Bobby?
no,
Well,
yes and no.
Kinda.
he kind of walked in and walked out, and that's the last we saw of him, yeah.
Yeah, it was,
Seemed like he was in a mood or
yeah,
something.
cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
Well, you know Robbie, he's
cheers.
one of those who gets angry for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're gonna make a better man out of
You know what he's upset about?
What?
Do tell.
I called him out on the fact that he never expresses himself.
Just turn around.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh.
Hi. Don't let me stop you.
Should we leave?
This is just getting good.
I was just telling our friends, you just don't express yourself. You can't blame me for it. Like, if you don't tell me what you like or dislike, I can't go around always assuming, thinking for you, right? I'm not in your brain, right? You could talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I? Yeah, I do need to talk to you, but you want to do this in front of all our friends?
Yeah.
What should we do?
That's right.
Hey.
Love!
Bobby.
Guys, just, we need to talk in private, him and I. You know, I'll tell you what, I'll meet you guys at Gijo's.
You can't pull chairs and watch?
I'll go with, I'll meet at
Bye.
Gijo's. We'll be there.
Bye.
I'll be there in 15 minutes.
I love G. Joe's.
There we go.
Pasta Primavera.
Want to sit?
Julian? I love you very much. You have touched my heart in ways that no man has ever. But I don't see a future with you. There's a lot about you that's still very selfish. And I do see that you need to work on a lot of things still. I'm sorry, Julie.
I think we're gonna get therapy
It's not working.
But you're upset because the therapist was on my side.
That's always the thing with you. Who's on your side?
But you get angry all the time.
Julian, you take no accountability for anything you do.
I accept the fact that I leave hair products all over the bathroom floor. I don't help clean the kitchen. I accept that.
Julian, you talk about me not expressing myself, but it took you 5 years to go over the list of the things you didn't like about me. You're a hypocrite.
That's not true. That is not true. That is not true.
Oh, guys, where'd everybody go? Where's Anthony?
They went to Chijo's. That's they're 30 minutes. But,
No, I need some time with this one.
Sure.
Rob just spoke of the engagement.
Yeah. And you know why?
Why?
Because we were raised that. Do you realize that I've never apologized for a thing in my life?
Because you're perfect, that's why.
Well, Mom and Dad said I was. But what if I wasn't? What if you're not? Like, what if we're not?
You're the greatest thing that ever happened to Anthony.
And you might be the greatest thing that ever happened to Robbie. But what if you're not?
This is kind of like, it's one of those psychological games. What if, what not? So cute.
Robbie is, he's the guy, like Anthony is my guy. But I owe Anthony a huge apology, because if anything that I have said, that Mom and Dad have said, that has led us to believe that you are not going to be good with Robbie, then we are wrong everywhere.
So,
You want me to explain this again?
no. I'm following.
Okay.
All right, so it's Mom and Dad's fault then, right?
Well, not ours.
It's not our fault, I know.
We're kind of perfect.
That's what it is.
But,
But I need to apologize,
Right.
Bob. Right?
yeah. And make up a few things that you want
I'll do that. I'll do that.
to see you down.
All right. Yeah, Chijo's.
Yes.
Rob. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. And I'm sorry. You're the best thing that has ever happened. That was hard for me to say, right? You notice I got tongue twisted? You are an amazing person. An amazing human being. And I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Do you mean that, Julian?
I mean it very much.
Are you gonna try to be better?
I'm gonna keep going to therapy. I'm gonna accept my faults.
You're gonna vacuum?
I'm gonna vacuum.
You're gonna wash the windows?
I'm gonna wash the windows.
You're gonna clean the dishes?
I'm gonna clean the dishes.
You will clean up all the hair products from the bathroom?
I will clean all the hair products. Yes, I will do that also. You gonna stop being angry?
I will stop eating.
You gonna stop screaming?
I'm gonna stop screaming.
You gonna express yourself more?
I will express myself.
Because you know what I was told? That people who keep their anger in get sick. And I don't want you to get sick.
I now pronounce you groom and groom.
Nice.
Kiss.
We're not gonna kiss. We're not gonna kiss in public.
Are we gonna have something besides Schlitz at the wedding party?
We're gonna have slits at the wedding party.
Oh, crap.